What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the third episode of the NRW Weekly Respawn. I'm your host, Mark Admana, joined by my co-host,
Andrew Roa,
the cameraman in tan.
Derek Admana.
There it is. All right, what's going on, everybody? It's been a slow week in gaming news. It is the weekend after Thanksgiving, so not much going on over here in the U.S. at least. We do have a couple short stories for you this week, though. And some sad news, starting things off. Cliff Bleszinski, former lead, I guess, or head
Director,
over at Epic, who was in charge of the Gears of War's original trilogy. And last year he put out Lawbreakers with his brand new company, Boss Key Productions, which unfortunately did go under earlier this year. Cliffy B, as some people might know him as, has decided to step away from games and is retiring and says he is done making video games. It's sad news in the industry. We're losing one of the great minds, I feel, of the Xbox 360, PS3 generation.
Yeah, 100%.
Those Gears, we played the hell out of those Gears games.
I still play Gears 4 nonstop. That's not Cliffy B, but the first three and Judgment were still
Judgment. That's right, the one with the Damien one. Yeah.
Really well done. Stories well done. The multiplayer was done fantastically, and was that second game that made a lot of people play multiplayer games other than Halo.
My favorite, the second Gears.
Yeah.
So we don't know if he's just saying he's done making games on his own, or if he's trying to completely separate himself from the gaming industry. Regardless of what future endeavors he may have, we do wish him luck. Like 100%. I said, we're big fans of the original Gears trilogy, so Cliffy B, Godspeed.
100%.
In some other sad news, Valve has decided to discontinue production of the Steam Link, which is a device that people use to connect their PCs, or stream their PCs, I guess, to their living room TVs as a way of doing some couch gaming. It's hunching over, playing like this. You got a bad back, you got carpal tunnel, sitting back on your couch, just, sipping a beer. It's the way to go sometimes.
Yeah.
There are other devices on the market that do similar
Stream-like services.
Right. But, it's got the name Steam in it. Everybody who plays PC games knows what Steam is, even some people who don't.
Yeah.
While they will be stopping production on it, they are still going to be supporting the product. So if you do have one already, you still will be able to use it. It's not like they're going to cut you out, So that is another loss, I guess you would say, in the gaming community. But we do have
some revivals in a way.
Exactly.
So some of our, I guess you could call them Phoenix stories. Kingdom Hearts 3.
I like that.
Finally, after almost 14 years. A very long time, yet they gave us 1.5, 2.5, 2.8. They released some games, but finally, in 14 years, we are getting Kingdom Hearts 3. It's completed, fully done. I believe Square Enix released on their Twitter account that with the unveil of a longer trailer that they released, they indicated that they finally finished production on the game.
Right.
And the game will be coming out on January 29th, you said?
Yes, 29th.
January 29th. So you guys still have some time, about 2 months, to play 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, get the full story, know who... there's almost 100 characters in it, and there's almost 30 main characters.
There.
Yeah. So you have some time to catch up on the story. If you are kind of weary of trying to jump onto Kingdom Hearts, but are interested in Kingdom Hearts 3, you can go on YouTube and find a bunch of channels that have the whole storyline, either with a cinematic story or with commentary, to catch up. And in my opinion, you got to jump on this game. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to blow people's minds, whether you're a young kid, a teenager, an adult, even an older generation person. You'll have something to love.
Like those games came out when we were younger, so
Exactly.
we're still, after 14 years, you said, we're waiting to see what happened to Sora?
Yeah, what's the end to this story? Where
Is it still Haley Joel Osment?
I don't actually know if that's true. I think it might be.
I'm not entirely sure either. In regards to that trailer, though, if you did happen to check out Wreck-It Ralph this weekend, they did play the trailer as one of the trailers, I guess, before the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, so Kingdom Hearts 3, definitely a big story game. Definitely going to be one of the 2019 Game of the Years, in my opinion. So, 100% check out that. But we got two Phoenixes today. Our second story is another revival of a studio, and it's kind of the opposite of what happened with Cliffy B. Telltale Games recently, unfortunately, shut down, and a lot of Telltale fans, so if you're a fan of The Wolf Among Us, The Walking Dead seasons 1 through 4, if you're interested in Tales of the Borderlands, all those games were done by Telltale. The Batman stories as well.
Like Guardians of the Galaxy one too, I think.
All of those are going to be slowly be taken off the market, and as of right now, there might be some problems trying to buy those products, because as they're transitioning to get into the revival of our story, is Skybound Games has decided to pick up Telltale Games, I think, staff for season 4 of The Walking Dead. And they're going to complete episodes 3 and 4 and finish Clementine's story. Finally, we get to realize, or get to know, is Clementine going to survive, or is Clementine going to be this leader that kind of gets to interact with Rick and the rest of the Walking Dead universe? So it's a very exciting moment to know that we will get the completion of her story, because, in my opinion, episode 2, if you played everything but the last 10 minutes, it would have been perfect. That last 10 minutes makes you want episode 3 and 4.
Okay. See, I usually wait until the whole season's out to play it all in one. So with all this drama going on in between, like right before the release of season 2.
Episode 2, yeah, they canceled.
Right, so I was like, what the hell, what's going to happen? But, luckily Skybound did step in, and they're like, all right, guys, this is a project we love.
Yeah.
We're going to help you guys out. We're going to get Clementine justice, basically.
100%.
What they said.
And she deserves it.
Exactly. I agree. Another sort of, not so much a revival, but a bit of a throwback. For anybody still playing Star Wars Battlefront 2, they did just release a brand new trailer featuring a fan favorite that people have been wanting in the game that for some reason wasn't in there. Anyway, Obi-Wan Kenobi is coming to Battlefront. So if you're still playing that, go ahead and check out that trailer. In somewhat gaming-related news, Nike and the basketball player Paul George of the Oklahoma City Thunder has done a collaboration on his signature shoe with PlayStation. We should be putting up a little picture of the shoe here, right? In this area. It's pretty dope. I'm a recovering sneakerhead myself. I'm decided to waste my money in other vices, but it's if you're a PlayStation guy and you like Nike and basketball, even not even so much Nike, but it's definitely worth picking up. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, just to jump on to that fact, this is going to be the second time Nike and PlayStation have actually done a collab with the player Paul George. I believe earlier last year, he released his PG2 signature shoe, which...
Yeah, this one is the 2.5.
Yes, so this is the 2.5 version that's going to be released on December
1st.
December 1st. So mark your calendars, but the original 2.0 PG2s were released in 2017, and they have a market value of over $360 right now, and it can go up from there. We'll show another picture of those shoes side by side with the 2.5s right here.
If you are lucky enough to get these gray ones retail, it's going to run you about $110. So it is not cheap, but it is Nike. They are known for decent quality, and then a collaboration with PlayStation. I'm sure that bumped up the price just a tad bit more.
But the resale value is going to be there.
Exactly.
You can see it as an investment or something that you can add to your swag. You don't really lose if you're able to get a pair.
Right, exactly. Since we didn't open up with this, what have you been playing this week?
Oh yeah, sure. So I've been playing kind of like a combination of games. I've been using my 3DS or 2DS actually a lot, playing Zelda. I always mess up this title. Zelda Legend Warrior, Hyrule Warrior Legends. There you go. So that game came out for the Switch and the 2DS as well, but
Nice.
I got the 2DS version. The frame rate's really well done. The gameplay is really fun.
Okay.
There's a huge selection of characters from the Zelda universe, and
Is there co-op in that?
it's
Have a
co-op
three-
on the Switch and the
Okay.
2DS. Each person's gonna need a 2DS
Okay,
in
yeah,
the game itself.
makes sense. I have a 3DS, so I can dig that out somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe hop on there with you. Big fan of the Dynasty Warriors franchise,
Yeah.
so just bringing in Nintendo characters, Link, and the whole Zelda umbrella under the Dynasty Warriors franchise. I feel like it was a pretty good fit.
Yeah. What have you been playing?
So I actually just wrapped up the main story, I guess you could say, of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay.
I haven't really bit into the epilogue yet, but
Okay.
I'm working on that. They did my boy Arthur dirty in the end, but no spoilers there.
Yeah.
An amazing game. Definitely one of it is in the it is a contender for Game of the Year this year.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to get a lot of votes. It's not personally getting mine, as we discussed last week. But
It's definitely getting mine.
Derek, what's your Game of the Year?
You remember Jet Set Radio Future?
Oh,
man,
that's my game of the year.
generation.
Yep.
When that came on a double disc with Forza, man, for the original.
Yeah,
Xbox,
that's my
right?
game of the
Oh,
year. Like break dancing and roller skating.
Oh, yeah,
that's the
man.
shit.
My character was beat. Yeah.
Lucio 1.0.
Whoa, yeah, straight up.
Alright guys, well this has been another episode of the NRW Weekly Respawn. Once again, I'm your host Mark Abana,
And I'm the co-host, Andrew Roa.
And I'm Derek Amana, the framer.
the framer, not the gamer. There you go. Thanks guys, have a good one.